So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Games and I'm bringing to you guys not just any Ojama Armed Dragon deck, but this is a Proxied version of Ojama Armed Dragon post Blazing Vortex. So yes, it contains the Thunder Armed Dragons. I'm really looking forward for this deck to finally come out, and I didn't want to wait for the official cards to be released to show you guys a profile of what I'll be building once this deck comes out. So if you enjoyed this, give us a like and subscribe down below. Ding that notification bell, because obviously if you enjoy a person's content here on YouTube, you don't want to miss out on that content, and that notification bell helps prevent that, and all of that is greatly appreciated, and we thank you guys so much for doing so. So before that's done, let's get to this Ojama Armed Dragon Thunder deck. So starting off with your base current legal already out Armed Dragons, like the OGs, one level 10 and one level 7. I just like these because you can get these out your deck with one of the spell cards that we have in the deck, which I believe yeah, it's Armed Dragon Blitz. So you can get both of these out your deck, ignoring the summoning conditions, which if it's from deck, it's fine. If it's from graveyard, it is not. So we play one copy of each for just, it's awesome. Like, they both are really strong for what they are. It's just the natural summoning conditions are really difficult, but now we can just cheat them out the deck. And everyone knows if there's a strong old card that you can cheat out, you play it. Next, we play one Armed Dragon level 10 white. So what this card does is that it is a level 10 with a dragon with 3000 attack, 2000 defense. Cannot be normal summon, except must be special summoned by its own effect. You can banish any number of armed dragons from your graveyard, from your field or grave, whose total levels equal exactly 10, and then special summon this card from your hand. Then you can add one white veil from deck to hand. You can use this effect of Armed Dragon level 10 white once per turn. You take no effect damage at the start of the damage step. If this card attacks, you can destroy one card on the field. So really easy to get out, very easy to search when you see later on. So I only play one copy at the moment. Next, we play 3 copies of Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. Also, by the way, big shout out to, as always, Alan Mac 95 on DeviantArt for the amazing proxies that you can print out yourself just by visiting his page. And if you do want to leave a comment down in there, let him know that Zephyr Games sent you his way. So Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 with 3000 attack, 2000 defense. Dragon Wind. If this card is special summoned by the effect of an Armed Dragon monster, it gains these effects based on its own attack. If it has one attack, this card's name becomes Armed Dragon level 10. If it has 10 attack, control of this card cannot be switched. If it has 100 attack, cannot be destroyed by battle. If it has 1000 attack, once per turn during your opponent's turn quick effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other card on the field and destroy it. And if you do, this card gains 1000 attack. If it has 10,000 attack, once per turn you can destroy all cards on the field. So if you haven't watched the GX anime in Japanese, you won't understand why it has that kind of effect, but it is Manjome's or Chaz Princeton's catchphrase in the Japanese version of Yugioh GX, where he goes 1, 10, 100, 1000, 1, oh, Manjome Thunder, like that kind of thing. So if you watch the anime, you understand it. But really good card, really strong card. It's going to have the first 4 of the effects up to 1000 because it's as base 3000, so you will be able to quick effect pop a card. Very, very nice. But you can get it up to 10,000 attack. It takes a little while, but you can get it that 10,000 attack to bomb the field. But ideally, you're going to be ending boards with like this, the OG and the white on field. So that's more than enough because they're all going to start popping monsters and dealing 9,000 damage to the face, so 10,000 to the face. So very, very nice. Armed Dragon Thunder level 7, we play 3 of this. Level 7, they basically have the same stats as the originals. So this card's name becomes level 7 while in the field or in graveyard. That becomes important later on. And you can only use each of the following effects of level 7 once per turn. You can send one monster from your hand or one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Send this card from the field to graveyard, and if you do, special summon one level 10 or lower armed dragon from your hand or deck. So you use this to get to your level 10. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, you can add one armed dragon card from deck to hand. Very, very nice. Armed Dragon level 5 Thunder. So same stats as the original Armed Dragon level 5. If this card's name becomes level 5 on the field or in grave, you can use each of the following effects of level 5 once per turn. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, send this card from the field to grave, and if you do, special summon one level 7 or lower Armed Dragon from your hand or deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate Dragon Monster's effect, you can add one level 5 or higher Wind Dragon from deck to hand. You'll see how this all works later, once I finish with level 3. Same stats as 0G level 3 and becomes level 3 while in the field or in grave. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, send this card from the field to grave, special summon one level 5 or lower Armed Dragon from your hand or deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate Dragon Monster's effect, you can draw one card. So the main combo is that if you have these two in hand, normal level 3, ditch level 5 to level up into a level 5. Level 5 then activates to add you a level 7. Then you can, and then this draws a card, which then you discard that card. No, so yeah, so no, use it. No, it's there. I'm losing it myself. So use this, discard a level 5 to level this up into a level 5. Then level 5 adds to level 7. Then you discard the level 7 to level up the level 5 to a level 7. Level 7 then adds level 10. You discard the level 10 to involve level 7 into a level 10, and then this adds you a blitz or anything else like that. So that's how that combo works. So you've got an understanding on basically, if you open up a level 3 and a level 5, you're pretty much going all the way up. That's the base way you're doing it. You can open up, I believe you can do it with, like, if you open up any of these cards, you can then do it. It's very, very nice. So that's it for the Armed Dragons. Long, but it had to be done. They're all new. To the Ojamas. I play a weird Ojama ratio, and I've been doing it for a little while now. And for this build, I'm only playing one of each, because they are not the main focal point. I'm not playing an Ojama deck with an Armed Dragon engine. I'm playing the Armed Dragon deck with the Ojama engine to be able to use them to search my Armed Dragon cards. You'll see why I like to play only one each of the vanilla. I'll explain that ratio later on, but I'm only playing one of each just because they're here to basically just be names, but I want to play one of each to utilize all of them. These are important for the spell card, and then also being names. Ojama Blue, if you can get it off, you can get it off to then search two Ojama cards from deck to hand. Ojama Red, if you have this and any Ojama in your hand, you basically got a link 2 or a rank 2, which we'll see later on. So I play one of each for the utility based. If I don't get to utilize the Ojamas as Ojamas, I don't care. They're basically here for names. That's why they're in here, just to be names. But this ratio means I can utilize them for other means as well. Then we round up the monsters with one Tempest. All of your Armed Dragon Thunders are wind, and all the Armed Dragons in general are just wind. So you'll be able to utilize Tempest in your hand as well. But we do play the Gold Sark to banish it. So that way we can utilize Tempest as a rotor for that as well. Then we have 3 copies of your Ojama Match and 1 Ojama Magic to run up the Ojama spells. This searches all of your Armed Dragons in deck. Absolutely amazing card. You just have to send an Ojama card from hand to grave. It can be any of the monsters. It can be the Ojama Pajamas later on, or it could be Magic. And then if you didn't open up any of the vanillas, Magic is going to search them. Why am I only playing one each of the vanillas with 1 magic. Am I insane? Are you stupid, Joe? No, I am not. So, I'm not focusing on magic as a magic card. Or just magic as itself. Like, my goal is to not resolve magic. I don't care, if I resolve magic or not. It doesn't matter to me. The Ojamas are not my focal point of the deck, which is why I don't care. If I can resolve magic, great. Bonus plus I gained like plus 2 free cards. If I don't get to resolve magic, cool. I don't care. You can keep the magic in hand, and if you have the vanillas in hand, you can just ditch them for match, and then use match later on to shuffle all the vanillas in your deck and draw a card, which then makes magic live. These make magic live. This helps make this live as well. If you play it like that, trust me, give it a go. If you play it like that, you'll see good results. You'll see working results. And you just gotta have that mentality of, I don't care if I resolve magic. That's not what I need. That's not what I'm playing this deck for. That's not how this deck's built. It's not built around magic. You just play differently for magic to work. It's weird, it's hard to explain, and it's not going to really explain itself correctly, or I can't make it work by just explaining it to you. You just gotta play it. You just gotta play it like that. It's one of those things. So moving on to the Armed Dragon cards. 3 Armed Dragon Flash. Special summon 1 level 3 Armed Dragon monster from your deck in defense position. You can activate 1 flash per turn. Quick play spell. It's another way to get to 3. Once you get to 3, your combo goes off. 3 copies of Armed Dragon Lightning. Bear in mind, all these Armed Dragon cards you can search off the level 7. It's very, very nice. So, Armed Dragon Lightning is a continuous spell. If an Armed Dragon monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. You can target 1 Armed Dragon monster you control, then activate one of these effects. It gains attack equal to its level times 100. So, yeah, that's where you can see level 10 can start gaining 1,000 from this, 1,000 from its own effect. Boom, it's already at 5,000. So, then you just keep going on. Or you can add 1 Armed Dragon monster from the graveyard to hand with a level less than or equal to that monster. So, you can target an Armed Dragon you control. So, if you target level 10, you can add anything level 7 or below, so on and so forth. 2 copy of Blitz. This card's really good, but I only want to play it at 2 because it requires an Armed Dragon to be on board to properly get it going. You're going to search this anyway off your level 7. You're either going to search this or Lightning off level 7. Lightning more often, but personally I like to search Blitz just because it gives me an extra body. Armed Dragon is primarily a go second deck anyway, and Blitz is that best card to go second. So Blitz is a normal spell. Target 1 Armed Dragon monster you control. Add to your hand or special summon 1 monster with the same name from your deck or graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions, but a summoned monster cannot attack directly. You can activate 1 Armed Dragon Blitz per turn. You cannot special summon monsters turn you activate this card except dragon monsters. So, why do the Armed Dragon Thunders count as the original names? Because that way you can use Blitz to summon out the OG duplicate. If I target Armed Dragon level 7 Thunder, I can then summon the OG from my deck, which is very, very nice. It gets to cheat that card out, which then means level 7 can then start using his effects to discard a monster and start popping boards. If you're able to do that, you can start wiping up boards. Yep, the monster you summon can't attack directly, but that means that 2800 level 7 can still punch over something else and let the Thunder one deal the damage. Very, very nice. Great way to summon is level 10, because then the OG level 10 can just like a pop a card for free. Another reason why they're having the names as the OG names is important is because of fusion tag. You can go into this very easily because the level 7 is now easier to summon, because the Armed Dragon Thunder level 7 counts as the original name. It's very, very nice little tech that you can play in the deck that I personally like to play, because if you can get off Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon successfully, you'll basically won the game. 1 Monster Reborn because revival. Then we play 2 Armed Dragon Thunderbolt and 2 Ojama Pajama. Ojama Pajama protects all armed dragon monsters. Very, very nice. Searchable off blue if you want to. And it's also searchable off match, I believe, as well. Then we have Armed Dragon Thunderbolt, which is a normal trap card. Target one Armed Dragon monster you control. It gains its 1,000 attack for each Armed Dragon monster in your graveyard with different name and an equal or lower level than that monster. But it cannot inflict battle damage to your opponent this turn. You can banish the card from your graveyard and target one Armed Dragon spell in your graveyard and add it to hand. You can use each effect once per turn. Amazing card. This is how you're going to get your level 10 to get its 10,000 attack off effect. It's very, very nice. So that's it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. So the way that my extra deck is built is still originally how it was before I added the Thunder support into the deck. So bear in mind this was built to have everything in it. So XYZ, V to Z, and things like that. So I haven't changed it much, but in all honesty, you could play the deck without an extra deck. Like your whole power and your main play is in the main deck, and like your extra deck could just be utility. So do bear that in mind. You don't have to copy this extra deck. I would recommend just taking in the one fusion tab, because then you get access to this Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon, which is an amazing powerful card. For that you do need your V to Z Dragon Catapult Cannon. And I play the XYZ, like the VW, then I have each of these as well. Just because, again, I had the pieces in the deck before with like Ojama Simulation, things like that. I also had a poly in here, so it was like Ojama Knight and Ojama King, and an instant fusion as well for Ojama Knight. One thing I do recommend is one copy of 64 Ronin Raccoon Sedunion. You can also play the Melfic season here as well because of the Ojamas. If you do get the red off, you can start going into those. But mainly these links that you want to go into. So things like Soldier's Gold Dread. You can still play Ojama Emperor. It's very, very nice. One generator transfer. I would definitely 100% recommend this if you're playing the Ojama build, because if you can get the combos off, you can use this, resolve this, give them the blue, kill the blue, and then search off the blue. It's a very, very handy card. And then one copy of Firefighting Daruma Doll to round up the extra. Other things I would play in here that I need to get more copies of myself is Great Fly, just because all of your armed dragons are wind, so you can get that off as well. But that, guys, is the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think of it. I know you can't play this currently at the moment, but I didn't want to wait till the main set comes out. I really wanted to proxy them all and try the deck out. Like, it's so much fun. I love it so, so much. So, hope this gave you thoughts of what to build. Hope this gave you something to look forward to. And as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe. Until next time, happy dueling.